One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the American, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Mountaineers will put total weather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. The Tigers offense takes the field for the first time today. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
So now it's 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Got it behind the line. It's Durham. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Unloads it downfield. And that one's incomplete.
Let's go.
They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the App State Mountaineers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He's got it on the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
quick release by the QB. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Unloads quickly. Wide open spaces. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On the ground, it's Roberts. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
The Mountaineers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Swan. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
LSU, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Snags it quickly on the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Appalachian State faithful raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on 3rd down. Under fire. They'll run the screen. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for a man, it's Swan. He's got the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Dozier. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He just wisely got rid of that when the worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
The offense changing the play. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead down a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Auburn. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just keeps slinging it. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. LSU quick to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big third down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Pressure coming.
Let's fucking go. That's big time.
And down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to change this route. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Makes the catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown,
dude, come on. You didn't even put me on the right person.
Shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Fucking ass. Lockdown defense.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half.
That's on me, though. I should have got a shorter fourth down because they really shouldn't have the ball the rest of the
half.
time.
Go into the half, put something together, try to come out
Poor coach
with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. It's complete on the right side. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. chucked that one away and
We're getting
saved
punished
it
right now.
down. Nobody was able to get open. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Swan. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
What the
And they
fuck?
fail to hook up on third down.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Got the first down. Looking for more. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
We had plenty of opportunities to gap this more. That's been the trend all year.
Guys, it is
Close games when it really shouldn't be close games.
Town is buzzing as it is today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key.
Gave up
But I'm
one
more of a
play.
move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kid Brewer Stadium.
All right,
This is where the
Kevin, about
CPU
ready to
usually
get
locks
things
in.
cranked back up here. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field.
Back to what we were doing.
They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second.
There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Red pass, it's complete. Lots of running room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
It's a bad
That
read.
is a big...
I mean, I could have ran it with the quarterback.
For this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in the back half.
Absolutely perfect. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This drive will open from the 15. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Right on the money. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
There's not running the ball like I thought they would.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle, it's Sharp.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second.
We're not getting the turnovers, but we're stopping.
Behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. They booted away.
Give me a
Not going to get a chance
give
to
me a
field that
game.
one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Back to throw, it's Swat.
Fucking just hold on. Like, I just need the 5 yards. That's all I need.
Hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a first down.
And that makes me think, do I want to blitz? How do I leave him open? Because they keep dumping it off to the running back and having success. I'm going to think twice about bringing the blitz. Nice read by the QB.
Honestly, I'm going to be
nice
happy
job by
with
the running back getting some extra yards and getting the first down.
This point of the game,
They were
just
able
gotta
to
take
make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Quick release on the RPO. Oh, a lot of space. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Can't take this to the 4th.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing
Take our small
to
victories.
take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive
It's
yards.
just to grind it
I'm gonna
out.
take big shots
Don't
down the
turn the
field
ball
too.
over.
But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
We reached the break.
Crazy thing has been lockdown. We gave up one big play at LSU on like a 3rd down.
The task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats.
Sweat.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who
Man.
makes the winning plays to take home
Take my
that W.
points.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
This looks like a pig.
Give to the running back.
Let's go.
And he'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown Mountaineers. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Why not double the try total and go for 2?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Dropping back, it's Swan. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Ball's on the 16, and they need 6 on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and beat the clock. It's going to be
We got
hard
depleted
now
there.
for this offense to claw their way back in this
I really
one.
thought we were about to blow that
In
up.
this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Got enough for the 1st down. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else. And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple of possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Anderson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. LSU right back to the line. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Good timing on the quick out.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, LSU! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real
Not allowed to chew
college
clock.
football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They're dealing with a second and long. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Choking.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll return it from the 50. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Durham. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
What the fuck?
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Touchdown Tigers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Man, great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Did you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. You know, 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air. It's slot.
Dude,
And
just
the
fucking
physical
hold
play
on to
there
the ball.
forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle. It's Stroman. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. To the air on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Nice job by this defense. You go dime package. Why? Because you know the offense is going to throw the football. Great job matching up. More skilled players on more skilled players. More speed on the field to defend the pass.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
No!
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, at this point of the game, with
No
this field
fucking
possession
way,
with only a
man.
few ticks left on the clock, I think the safe move, obviously, pump the ball
No
away,
fucking
trust your
way.
defense, get it to OT, and go try to win it there.
Punt is on its way.
No fucking.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop. You can save every second you have.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
Come on, defense.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Got it in the middle. It's short.
Bullshit fucking screens.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Dude, get the fuck out of here.
They take the lead here in overtime.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
LSU
know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Huge third down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Fourth down, and here's the ball game right here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
Dude, get the fuck out of here, man. God damn.
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime just